vamos a... Estrenamos, ¿vale? Estrenamos pretemporada Steam Next Fest con Harold Halibut. Diréis, ¿qué? Este juego... O sea, solo os voy a decir esto. El resto lo vamos a ir viendo. Este juego está hecho con stop motion. ¿Vale? Y eso ya, para mí es top. Lo que no sé es si yo debería de poner un mando. Pantalla. Sí. Un poquito de 4K, ¿no? No sé si tengo que jugar con mando. Es que no veo el puntero. Bueno, ahora lo iremos viendo. Hola, Jordi.
Déjalos, chavalotes, Pablo, déjalos que caminen como ellos camelen. Si los chavales camelan, pegarle un poquito a la lejía.
¿Lo oís? ¿O me he pasado?
¿Puedo darle a necesidad?
No ve... No ve Cliffo. Grande ahí. Gracias por la suscripción, hombre. Tremendo. No se oye nada, ¿verdad? Se oye. ¿Se oye? No. ¿En qué quedamos? ¿Hay sonido? Sí. A ver, espérate. Me he debido de pasar. Vamos a ver así. Vale. Mejor. Os recuerdo, este juego está hecho en stop motion. Hola, Plaza. Ahí demos. Hemos inaugurado Plaza la temporada pre-Steam Next Fest. Primer juego, Harold Halibut. El 5 de febrero empieza el Steam Next Fest oficialmente, pero yo he conseguido varias demos. O sea, he conseguido algunas, me las han ofrecido y otras están y solamente las he buscado. Lo digo bajito ahora todo, ¿por qué lo digo todo bajito? Ahora. Ay, espérate un momento.
No. But wait. I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely
Halibut.
recall that since last week, The Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise
Está
credit.
todo enfadado este señor, ¿eh?
But only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Vaya. No he empezado a jugar y ya la he liado.
Fell foul of the end user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both.
Sí, Clifford lo ha puesto antes Romex en mi Discord. Vale, pero no tengo puntero. Así que es con mando. Pues espérense, men. A ver, lógicamente es stop motion digitalizado, entiendo. Efectivamente es con mando. Pues ya está.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What?
Los escenarios son maquetas reales. Sí, sí, sí.
It was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do.
El protagonista es Bardem. En la de...
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything, whatever
En la de esta, la de no es país para viejos, ¿no?
Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
Freedom! Have fun, Harold!
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Y ahora me pone arriba el...
Crew and company. We seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do
Se peina con antenas este señor, pero bueno.
For some important information.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Tengo una pagadora.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Uy, estoy cansadísimo de la vida, ¿eh? Habla ahí como... Ay.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause. Remember when you were still in school?
Tiene un brazo metálico.
How you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you'd never snapped out of that daydream.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life.
Bucky.
Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
¿Cómo que Bucky? Adiós. Ah, por el brazo metálico. Vale, ¿dónde tengo que ir? Ah, vale, el distrito del agua es este. Venga, hasta mañana.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
El metro es una acuópolis.
Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience.
So will we get discounts on the other
Si te alejas,
As of yet, there is no discount scheme in place.
se aleja el sonido.
Destination decided.
Que parece una tontería, pero el escenario está guapísimo. Maquetas reales. Vaya.
Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and Harold!
Ay, no me deja. Tengo déficit de atención, señora, no se ponga así.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now.
Vaya.
There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So, I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
O sea que resumiendo,
Right of the pad.
soy un puto desastre.
Top of the 4 buttons, right? Cool. Then I use the navigation knob to highlight. And
Muy Fallout, ¿no? El rollito este.
okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades when you're done.
Creo que mi vecino ha puesto la televisión para que la escuche yo. Eso nos pasaba a nosotros en Móstoles. Uy. ¿No ve qué chulo ese cambio? Ojo, ¿eh? 40 minutos después de la charla de bestiario solo he visto el Kickstarter y por ahora la dinámica del juego y la narrativa no acaba de no ha sido apartado creativo. A ver, a mí, ya lo he dicho, el apartado artístico es lo que más me llama la atención por el tema de Isaac. Que Enoch esté con el tema de la música también me llama la atención. Yo creo que tiene potencial, ya veremos. Me gusta mucho los cambios de habitación.
Drat. It's out of food.
Vaya.
Better ask Cyrus about this.
Preguntar a Cyrus. Cyrus el virus. Ah. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Un 3 en raya aquí o qué? Vale. Pues no sé qué quieren que haga. A ver. Tareas. Pregunta sobre comida. Limpia la estación de filtrado. Y echa de comer a los peces. Vale. Lo de los peces no puedo porque no hay comida. La estación de filtrado no es esto, ¿no? No. Igual tenía que llamar por teléfono. No. Lunch. ¿Y este quién es?
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Senor Tenenbaum. You too.
Señor.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ashk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Important.
What is Sun Tzu's Ashk?
Yes.
Sun Tzu's Ashk.
Sun Tzu's Ashk. Eternal love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad. Well, with all
Temporada
the
18.
Emery's cousin and whatnot.
Como House.
It's worth powering through to season 36, though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime. What brings you to the lounge, anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But
Vaya,
if
es
it goes
profesor.
on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Vale, aquí no va a hacer más. WC. Pues para abajo. Ah, mira, la estación de filtrado. ¡Eh! Calamardo. Grim Fandango. ¿Sí? Sí, sí. Coño. No entiendo nada. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es esto, tío? ¿Lo entendéis alguno? Yo tengo unos cascos con reducción de ruido para no matar a mis vecinos de arriba. Vaya. Los arrastramuebles.
Clean as a whistle again.
Ah, pues la he limpiado. ¿No? Pues sí, la he limpiado. Pues ya está. No sé cómo, no, o sea, no he entendido el puzzle ese. Ha salido, sin más. Esta estética de juego, pero de terror, tiene que molar una barbaridad. Pues sí. Bueno, la verdad es que no sé si esto tiene terror, ¿eh? Entiendo que no. No ve. Vale, este será el Cirrus este, ¿no?
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what does slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food?
Hostia, qué chapa me ha soltado en un momento, ¿no?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But, I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Hace él la comida para peces. Madre mía, vaya loco.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks.
¿Cómo? A probarla. ¿Estás borracho? We're free out here.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too.
Ha pasado como una avioneta de esas de la playa.
Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean?
Manifestándose, sí, sí.
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something.
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Vale. Cómo corre, es súper gracioso. Tiki, 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 tiki. Se ha vuelto Bioshock desde que me han llamado al móvil, sí. A ver.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tasks completed satisfactorily.
Madre mía, está hecho polvo el tío,
Evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Ve a la galería Agora. ¿Cómo se llama el juego? El juego se llama Harold Halibut. No, ese juego no es. Este es de la última clave. Se llama Harold Halibut. Tengo que ir a no sé qué galería.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket
Joder, el
reactivation is
timing.
still going to take a while.
Mira el anuncio. ¿Qué anuncio? en los dibujitos las tareas. Dar de comer a los peces. El anuncio de la tele. Pero eso era aquí, ¿no?
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Harold Halibut, así es.
Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas.
¿Por qué se peina cuernos? No entiendo.
And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlejock.
Bueno, hablando de peinado.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlejock, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you.
Un casco de Minecraft.
It's a pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
A ver. La publi.
Started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War.
O sea, esto es muy también muy rollo tiene un puntito American Arcadia, ¿no? También, o sea, estamos en una nave, nos están contando una milonga y a todas luces parece mentira. No sé yo. O sea, por lo que tengo entendido, estamos en un submarino, en un agua de otro planeta. La cara no sea un poema con los científicos de una foto que acaba de salir. O sea, la Tierra se fue a la mierda, cogemos un cohete, llegamos a un planeta alienígena y nos metemos en un submarino y a vivir bajo el agua. Sí, o sea, ya no me voy a molestar en cambiarlos, porque cuando juego están abajo, cuando es cinemática están arriba. Paso. Lo que está haciendo es contar lo que os acabo de contar. La engañifa.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art...
Una boya de radio espacial de última generación capaz de mantenerse a flote. Tiene un aire, sí.
And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
Vale, o sea que han lanzado una boya a la superficie.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? Before this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least
Sí, claro.
Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Vale. Ya he mirado el anuncio. ¿Y ahora qué? A dormir, ok. Mira. Ha escrito, o sea, ha dibujado lo de la boya. Uy, qué susto. Vale, o sea que tenemos que ir a mimir. Y no se pone el pijama ni nada. Madre mía.
Oh boy. What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man.
Joder, qué vago.
Don't let us down now.
ha hecho 2 tareas de mierda y está en plan, uf, qué día, qué agotador. Ay. Pero bueno, no él. $18.251 después de Cristo. Joder. ¿Y ahora qué?
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Así les va en la tierra.
I'm sure it will make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready.
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out
Le ha crecido la barba, sí, sí.
Doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
Joder, qué enfadada está.
Open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the door to open the sample shelf.
Interruptor junto a la puerta. Ah, esto es lo de los peces de antes, ¿no?
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch.
Microscopio. Vale.
Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean.
A ver.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between...
Esta señora es un poco... profesor Bacterio, ¿no?
Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope?
Y a mí ni me saluda, pero bueno, señora, qué mal educada es usted.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're Microwave Boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how can I forget that
Microwave
debacle?
boy.
Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Reserves?
Se ve que no pintas nada. No, no, soy el becario.
Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Ray.
Alligator. See you later, alligator. Vale, ¿y tu husband dónde está? En la galería ahora, o sea que tengo que coger el tupe.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Becario con 40 años. Mínimo 40 años.
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization.
Es que el trabajo quema mucho. Sí. Está castigado. Le han castigado las 3 o 4 tareas.
Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold. No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Poco loca la señora, también te digo. Vale, a ver, entonces. En el distrito energético. O sea, el ágora y el distrito energético. Vámonos. ¿Cómo corre? Ay, Dios mío. Vale. Cuidado con los Big Daddy. Totalmente,
Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Uy.
You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All-Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Inspecting.
¿Cómo?
No contaminants detected.
Vale, aquí está. Señor.
How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this. Phil agreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Impresora 3D.
Shall I take a look?
No del nivel, ¿no?
But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver.
Porque todo el mundo se mete conmigo. Este muchacho es un pobre desgraciado al final,
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
Front panel. No sé, será esto. Yo creo que Harold acaba matando a todo el mundo. Me cuadra, la verdad. Todo para abajo, venga. La desmonto entera.
Something happened then. Keep going.
Uy. ¿Sigo? Pues sigo. Voy a quitarla entera, todo. Todo para afuera, venga.
I think you're nearly there.
Hala. Sigo, pues nada, venga. Más tornillos. ¡Uy! Un cable pelado.
Now, you see that hole?
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Pero qué hijo de puta.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation,
Apuñálale con el destornillador.
hard way.
Eso, clava el destornillador. Hemos tenido la misma idea. Madre mía.
Where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Vale, pero ¿te puedo clavar el destornillador o no?
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeecher and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn
¿Pero qué les pasa? ¿Qué les pasa? Sí, soy WhatsApp. O sea, soy un corre ve y dile. Y encima me electrocutan, me insultan. O sea, ¿qué es esto?
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archive?
Un becario o una mula, las dos cosas.
Come on, man.
Esto es terrible.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Pobre developer, seguro que es biográfico. ¿Puedo meterme aquí? No. ¡Corre, Harold! ¡Uy!
Please halt for your exit disinfection.
A ver,
Do
me
not
detengo.
try to taste the disinfectant. Mist commences in 3. 3. Wait for it. 0.
Bueno, me voy. Vale, y ahora teníamos que ir a la galería ahora.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect
¿Otra vez
for
el loco
authority,
este?
wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble.
Pero bueno.
I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young...
Pero bueno.
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix is...
Están todos locos.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix. Have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix. Where is Felix?
Oh, no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him. Gah.
Joder, chaval, vaya panda de hechos polvo. Qué barbaridad.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry. I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly...
Que noche.
Bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries. A plethora of pleasurable prizes.
Otra que le pasa de todo, sí, sí. O sea, es increíble. O sea, todo el mundo le hace algo a este pobre señor.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Pues está trucadísimo, vamos. Adiós.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial... Ah, Harold! If it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Vaya.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not...
Vamos a tener que opinar de un anuncio. ¿Estáis preparados?
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children, or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Fedora 4.
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain,
¿Qué es esto, tío?
body sweat-free and as cool as
Como me dé la opción de decirle putísima mierda, lo voy a hacer.
Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or
Uy, ¿esto es acción real?
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know
No me hagas esto que tengo calor.
Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the
Pero esas fotos sí son fotos de verdad, ¿no?
pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to
Fedora 1 Project.
sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies.
Me hace mucha gracia como tiene el lápiz incrustado en el pelo. Ahí.
Cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board.
Sleepies.
Cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell.
Sleepies.
Well, what did you think?
Deja que me vaya, por favor. La 3. Compro pan con tomate y atún. A pan con tomate y atún le han convencido, ¿eh?
It was... There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's
Madre
new
mía.
and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer.
Freezer.
Do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis.
Me has engañado, Noel. He elegido la 3 y era la peor de todas.
Experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you
Verás.
strapped in.
¿Has elegido la 2? No, no, he elegido la última. La de deja que me vaya. ¿Qué es esto?
Oh, Harold, you were really
Me ha roto el culo.
by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there.
Eso es increíble.
I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous
Es verdad, pues claro que es verdad. Pero ¿qué necesidad tengo yo de engañarte?
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold, be skiing ya.
Pues mucho, pero bueno. General Store. ¿De dónde está el de las piedras? Buh. Esta mañana. Ay, mira, aquí hay piedras. Pero no puedo abrir.
There's the blue rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him? There's the blue rock, the bane of my day.
Mucho es lo que ahora no. Qué mal concepto tienes de mí, de verdad. Vale, o sea que este no está aquí. Así que entiendo que estará en algún bar ahí tomándose un sol y sombra. ¿Será ese de ahí de la barra?
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
Hey, Tommy.
Mira, ahí está.
I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that...
Pues está borrachísimo.
I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet! Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained, or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself.
¿Pero qué le pasa a este?
That my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Unicejos, ¿verdad?
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
¿Qué? El esquí.
Que me quedo sin comer.
Que me quedo sin comer. Bueno. ¿Qué os ha parecido la demo? ¿Qué os parece? ¿Esto es una demo o el juego ya va tiene? No, es la demo. Es la demo, la podéis jugar cualquiera de vosotros en Steam. Está disponible. Curiosita, pinta súper curioso. A mí me llama mucho la atención. La verdad. Rollo así aventurita, pero estéticamente es una pasada. El arte está muy guapo, sí, sí. Me ha gustado. Me ha gustado. Espero que Harold mate a todos. La verdad es que cualquier otro final decepcionará. Pues sí, muy chula. La verdad. Bueno, pues os voy a dejar con alguien. ¿Quién hay? A ver. Os voy a dejar con Maititatín. Que está por aquí. Y yo os veo mañana. Mañana más demos. ¿vale? Así que besicos a todos. Durmáis bien, cenen bien. Y mañana es viernes, gente, no se olviden, ¿eh?